Your role's gonna be villager, by the way, Brunt.
Mr. Harcourt. It's gonna be the other way.
No, I know what happens here. I want to leave.
Oh, you think it's gonna be any better at that?
I saved my lantern from last time.
That's persistence, goddamn.
You have the only lantern in town. Congratulations.
Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. What in the seven hells? I lost my mind. This doesn't look like anything that was described. It's a town, all right. It doesn't look like
It's been a
threats.
very long trip. Your stomach grumbles. You've been very, very hard of sleep the past couple of nights coming through these woods. Something about it puts you on edge. But at long last, you found somewhere to rest your head. Right?
Hello?
Excuse me, miss. You have a moment. The name of this town, could you perhaps tell me?
Oh, this is, Blackwell, sir.
Whereabouts is that on the coast? I might have overshot.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm very bad with my directions. I get quite topsy-turvy and turned around.
Not
I
a
want to
concern.
apologize for the commotion as you, enter in, sir, but, we've sadly had two incidents in a night.
Incident? What kind of incident?
Unfortunately.
We're making our way to the tavern, so if you could meet us there.
There's a couple of our community members have been murdered.
Oh, dear. Unfortunately, something like that isn't very, uncommon in a place like that. Fringe places. Criminals like to go there, you see.
The issue is that, there's been strange noises at night, things that we haven't heard before, and a lot of us in town don't really remember who we are. Well, who other people are.
You understand that sounds like a bit of madness. Are you people sick?
It does. Oh, unfortunately, we haven't even had a chance to be able to check to see. The time of day seems to go by so fast. Almost in a blink of an eye, it's night already. For instance, we just got out of our homes and it's already almost noon.
Of course it's noon. I've been traveling half the day. Why wouldn't it be noon?
or maybe I should say evening. I apologize, I didn't, get your name, traveler.
Arvis Harcourt. And yours?
Mrs. Claire McCrumley.
Miss McCrumley, a pleasure. I was trying to find a town by a different name, but this doesn't look like anything that was described. Who's in charge of your town?
Oh dear. That's another thing. As I said before, we don't even know. All I know is that I'm the baker, and the one with the red hair that came down, she's the apothecary. But I don't know who's in charge. We've just been trying to guide each other, but every time that we find someone in charge, they end up dead.
Well, if anything, it sounds like there's someone here that's killing off people that are finding the trail. Typical criminal behavior. I was on my way to a town named Fulcrum. I was sent by the provincial government to help raise a militia. The natives have grown restless in bits of the forest, and you'd be surprised how many common folk don't know how to use a simple stick as a spear. But it seems I've wandered way off my course. I've never heard of a Blackwell.
It's a fairly known town, only a couple, maybe more than that, years old. Please, this way to the tavern. I'm sure, introductions will probably make things feel a little... I'm sorry, I'm so very overwhelmed. I haven't slept in a couple of days or eaten. I'm rather faint.
I don't mean to sound impatient, but I am quite hungry. I've been on the road for a while.
Let's get over to the tavern then. Let's see if anybody's attempted to cook anything.
Surprising to see such people in a tizzy so quickly and easily. Is this new?
It is. The last time we've had any deaths here were maybe a couple of years ago when my husband and my 2 boys passed away.
My condolences, then.
Everyone is gathered inside of the tavern to see if we're able to piece together something about what happened in the past few nights.
Did the farmers able to bring any foods or anything like that? I'd love to assist.
They've been tending to the fields for the past few days, but they have yet to bring anything back.
Oh, okay.
How rapid the days seem to go by. They haven't been able to tend the fields properly.
Your name one more time. It is Cedric. This is Cedric. That is Mr. Cliff. I think I see him. That's Miss Alice.
Conclusion. These people are so unorganized.
We're meeting in the tavern again.
No, I know that. I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get him along, but I'm so frazzled.
Never seen a place in such disarray.
Something is
the case.
plaguing us.
So I've heard. It's either sickness or criminality, I suppose.
What was your name, by the way, sir? Sorry?
Just arrived in town by accident. Arvis Harcourt. A pleasure.
Alice. Doctor. Local. Doctor. We've been running autopsies. So far, it's 2 dead.
Maybe.
Just so you're aware.
Perhaps I should leave town while there's still daylight.
Wouldn't be such a bad idea.
If I had the provisions for it, I might. I'm coming, but
another
just
deadly
for
night
something
has
to eat,
passed,
to be
and
honest.
day is upon
Been
you
on the road
all.
for days.
You've recognized that there's someone, something in your midst, perhaps driven by the hand of one of your fellow villagers, You have the strength among you to hold someone accountable, and the means just outside the tavern. If you have the collective will to decide who it should be. But the day does not last forever. Night is coming again. You must decide.
What a motley
Is there one among your number that you would hold responsible for these two dead?
Said you heard chanting, right?
Folks, please just let him speak.
Did any of the voices sound familiar?
Speak up. Make yourself known.
Listen. From all my years of hunting and from the noises that's been going on, and obviously I'm not the only one. Everyone else here has been hearing it. Same thing with my friend here. So obviously there are some theories, but of course these are just like, I can't say 100% sure. Now, what I could gather from the way I'm hearing it, this is no ordinary werewolf or bear or other creature that you could think of. This is different.
Werewolf.
Wolf. Let's not start making assumptions right now.
I said wolf.
You all would have seen at the edge of the victim's house just down the stairs, mixed with the dark matter and blood, inscriptions of some kind. A language that nobody here quite knows. Vagabond. Clearly, someone or some people are behind this.
Alright. So, with that being said, we're just dealing with someone. So, someone here is not being honest. Somebody knows something. And if the more we keep secrets around from each other, the more likely someone else will be the next target and the next victim. So if somebody doesn't come up with...
Unfortunately, sir, there's nothing in the back. I tried looking to see if we can make something. I'm sorry.
I don't want to derail things before we get into a heated discussion, but I need to know what we all want to do with the bodies as they are. Do we want to bury them or do we want to burn them?
We should burn them like the Father asks us for.
Send them to our savior. Burn them.
They're not sick. They deserve burial.
It's weird.
No, that is part of how the church follows through.
Organization.
That's a proper burial for...
To watch.
Proper burials would
lack
have
of
been handy if we had all the time in the day, except for the fact that
You don't know if it's irritating or demoralizing, but wherever you end up.
I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to dig a grave in the middle of the night.
That is true. The best bet is to burn them. It's faster. I don't like it as much as anyone else, but it's whatever choice do we have.
Beyond that with the bodies, we need to figure out who's doing this. There's been writing. Everyone has said it and seen it. There's been some sort of writing at the bottom of the steps. That's not a wolf.
No writing we've ever seen. No one knows what it means.
So a person is doing this. And it has to be
But
one
there
of
is
us.
one thing. There is actually one
Or
thing
more.
that's been getting my mind. Regarding the farmer.
Is there a Werebruns, your designated house, place to stay? Can be the one you're familiar with. Regent's place.
I don't know. It could be
Isn't the two people that have died helped him the first day?
He's a farmer. What are you trying to say?
Look, think about. I'm not assuming anything right now.
Sir, I know you just came into town, but you seem to know a lot more about these types of things. With what you've been hearing, do you have any ideas on what we should do?
Sounds like your town's going mad. Probably something in the food or the water.
They're pointing the fingers at the farmer from what it sounds like.
Well, we thought about the water.
Christ, I have no idea.
How many people work at the farms currently?
Oh, alright.
Look, I'm not assuming
The
anything.
farmer and just that gentleman now, I think.
I'd have to be able to see these
Just the two of you.
bodies to get my mind and the expertise of the individual
There's two
involved.
left. What? Yeah, the farm.
I can get Miss Alice to help bring you through. Hold on.
Supposedly, yes.
Alistair.
Look, I'm not assuming anything, alright? I just don't know. I'm trying to bomb this as much as all of you are.
This gentleman just in the corner. He's from out of town. Maybe having someone with fresh eyes, not panicked like we all are, could maybe check to see what's going on. I'll be willing to go with so you can be more comfortable. And maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
Are you alright?
Becker.
He wants to see the body.
Becker.
Of course, that's fine.
And yet,
Yes.
no results.
But if
No action.
I suppose we just
God, what have you landed yourself in?
Just let them squabble. None of us really know.
If you follow
So
me,
if
sir,
you
I can
wish-
take you over to the clinic.
You may follow me.
What do you mean? What are you getting at?
Well, what I'm getting at is we all
Make me feel a lot better.
seem to have a case of amnesia.
You know, we're going to go
Yes.
with the
Some
new fella to look at the
They're all
body.
soggy minded.
Should you wish to join me now?
Sort of a dead body.
I'll meet up in a moment.
Same thing with writing and a farmhand.
Just take me far enough where they don't dance.
Alright. When you saw the body, did you find like any marks or anything?
Sorry, say again?
When you found the body, did you see anything unusual or find anything?
Aside from what we already pointed out now, the large gashes, the dark edges to the wounds, it's odd. And the smell, obviously.
So the same thing as the first victim, from the looks and
Aye.
the sounds of it.
Oh, I believe so. I'm sorry, I thought you were asking what we found of the first one. I haven't looked at the second one yet. Haven't had a chance to. We went straight to the tavern.
I see.
This is the clinic, if you're not aware.
Yes, that's why I paused for a moment.
Of course.
I am aware. I'm not sure how. Shall we?
Do you have any recollection of your past at all?
The
Beyond the
days on
last
the
2 days?
road have been a little fuzzy. I was sent here from one of the local provincial governments to a town named Fulcrum. Was supposed to help train up a militia to deal with the natives. I've never heard of a Blackwell, but I suppose I've overshot him greatly. No matter.
My condolences that you have found yourself here amidst our problems. If you'd like inside, I will forewarn you. These bodies are mutilated beyond recognition.
I've seen what the savages
Something
do
I
to the
could-
settlers around here. I'm sure I can handle it.
I would be very much welcome your insight. Inside to the right, or to the left, and then to the right.
Yes. That's the only thing I heard at the moment. Nothing else.
These corpses, where are they?
This way.
Son of a bitch.
If someone could help me unroute this one. This is the one from this morning.
Weapon wounds are very easy to disseminate. I assume, being the medical officer, doctor here, you would have differentiated.
Doctor. Say again, sorry.
I'm certain with the expertise you have, you can differentiate a weapon from perhaps an accident.
Yes, sir. Like I said, these seem to be animalistic as far as I can tell, and I've brought our hunter along to corroborate,
So
I
you
guess.
peer back down at the claw marks that are along this body. You realize this body is still decomposing at a rapid rate.
Oh, the sun is setting again. These bodies... This is decomposition I've seen... never in my years, well, as far as I can remember. This is not recognizable to me. This is a body decomposing much faster than it should.
Where was the corpse found, Doctor?
In their homes, at the bottom, the basement.
Then how could it possibly
What was around the
any
corner
sort of
from
animal?
us?
There was no
I
break-ins.
don't know.
There's no break-ins.
Then
The hell?
probably someone at the front
Did
door.
you hear
but
that?
You should check it. Then that means
Go check that, John.
that it could not have been an animal. You've got an intelligent killer here. They've gone out of their way to make the wounds look like something they're not, but they made a mistake, and in their fear of getting caught, left a corpse where no animal could.
That makes sense.
That would make
to
sense
why,
with the writing.
Well, that also makes sense why they went after him first.
People have seen, well, as far as I know, we've all seen it, I'm not entirely sure. But outside of the homes, there's been writing, some language that none of us can recognize.
What kind of writing? What does it look like?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. Either of you.
Likely some savagery or devilry. Who was this person?
I forgot his name, but he tried to keep us together before he was killed. Try to make sure we were not gonna attack each other and whatnot.
You said father.
Then
Is he a
next thing-
religious figure?
Farmer, sorry.
Farmer.
My accent is farmer. Farmer.
Interesting.
As the sun
The other
starts
one
to
was
drop
also a farmer.
below the edge of the horizon, darkness creeps across the land. You know your time is limited to make a choice. You have some time in the darkness before whatever it is comes back, but be best to gather and decide who, if anyone, you intend to pin this on.
Limited information. There's not really much to go off of. And like I said, I'm just
The
passing
tavern
through.
seems as good a place as any.
But it looks like someone's tried to cover up a murder. Does he have any enemies, perhaps? Anyone that didn't like him? Anyone he clashed with?
No,
No
not that
idea.
we know of. He seemed like the kind of man who just wanted to keep things in order, and then nobody seemed to have a problem with it.
Have you been informed that everyone here, all of us, seem to have lost our memory similar to you?
Yes, well, I had
So if he had
suggested
any enemies...
to the woman I spoke to that it might be some sort of collective sickness. Either the food or the water, something like
Hello?
I'm
What
so
is
sorry.
right?
What's wrong?
What?
Claire,
Claire,
if we go to any other houses, there's new writings on the doors, symbols that I've never seen before. They weren't there this morning or yesterday, and now they're here today.
It's very simple then,
While we were all in
miss.
the tavern.
Whoever wasn't accounted for must have been doing it.
Show me as well.
The same houses that we found the bodies.
Understood.
The second one, who were they?
Another farmer. I don't recall their name, unfortunately.
So
But there are 2 farmers left.
produce food for your village. Both have been killed in the same night.
Precisely.
Well, that leads me to a secondary suspicion. How well do you know any of these people in this town? You say you don't remember anything, eh?
As far as I know, I only know them for the last 2 days.
Likely you have pagans amongst you. They do that.
Pagans?
Pagans, sir?
Aye, they infiltrate into villages and towns and try to destroy it from the inside. The writings you talk about. Suddenly people important to your village's infrastructure this far away from civilization die. Aye, they're going to try to kill you off, probably. Best to figure out who it is.
Allow me to grab a candle. I apologize, it's quite dark in here.
Too dark.
Hold on to something for a moment. There's one in my room.
Calm yourself, miss. We're as much a predator
I'm sorry,
as anything else.
I hate being alone. I'm sorry.
Well, we may be strangers, but you're not by yourself. Come on, go out the front door.
Here we are.
You would feel her grab onto the back of your jacket.
This is where I'll be staying. If you'd like to take this, you may accompany the lady. Back to your homes.
Good.
God.
I have a strange key in my pocket. Perhaps I'll find out to where it goes.
I hope the best.
Aye. If you need to walk, miss, come along. String of murders. 2 of them happen to be farmers. This far out from civilization, that would require them to be vital to the infrastructure of the town. So, for them both to die but have no enemies, that would more than likely mean they were targeted for a reason. The reason being chaos, panic.
Would I be targeted? I'm the baker of town. I'm supposed to feed everyone.
Well, the only reason why I think you might not be is without the farmers, you'll have no grain. And with no grain, you'll be making no bread.
I was just sent to come get you 3.
Yes, we're on our way back.
They wish to make a decision at the tavern.
A decision?
A decision on
On
a finger pointing at who might have done this.
I told the others you might have pagans about you. Strange writings showing up on your walls, your farmers getting killed this far out.
Who was in the tavern, and who came back to the tavern late? Who showed up to the tavern early?
Someone here is trying to kill us. It's one of us. We noticed.
So then we pick someone. We have to figure out who came into the tavern late.
Burn?
No. Those of us who were inside the tavern and those of us who were not. Someone had to write those sigils.
Well, how are we supposed to know who arrived late if nobody was paying
you
attention?
need a place to stay, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not able to enter my abode, but there's a place I was staying at. I'm just saying, if there's a place you need to stay.
Quickly.
Are we all here?
We'll wait
I
till the
remember
town
someone. I
finishes
think
the business.
I do remember. I remember some people say coming in late. Him, of course, but he's understandable.
I'll confess, I ended up arriving later than the rest.
And yeah, and them.
Huh?
Who? Me?
The one that did the autopsy on the first one.
I mean the dog.
She was escorted. She was escorted by the gentleman over there to the clinic with the body.
Oh, she was?
That's why she was late. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Several of us were.
Never mind then.
Alright. How do we know this is not going to get us anywhere? As things are getting late, we need to head. We got to head back. We're not going to get anywhere with this.
Tonight, or we figure it out tomorrow night.
Someone's just going to die again.
Well, maybe we're going to die without even going in.
We just randomly strap someone to the pole and burn them.
I got a better idea.
No, not at all.
Forget it.
Perhaps maybe
What did we do with the
we should have
body?
like group together. Like each person goes with a certain someone. That way we
That's
can.
an idea. Stay in groups, stick together.
I didn't actually need it.
Yes.
You said you can't go to your own home.
last night or something.
The neighborhood watch is just gonna get 2 people instead of 1.
Alright, so we're just gonna start killing each other in the street now, is that it? Anger boils over? No? Then why are we arguing? What's happening?
Fortunately, I've lost my key.
Yes, well, some people say
all the doors
if
are
we die at our
locked.
home, someone else is going to die. If we don't, we might die out here, for all we know. So, I recommend we go in groups.
We can try.
Head back to our places.
See what it goes to.
Yes, that is what we have been doing. That's what we should continue to do. And tomorrow, we're going to start doing something about this.
What if no one dies tomorrow? Do we do something then?
That's a lovely idea.
Well, then I don't know what. I don't know.
Then we count our blessings. Certainly.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Unfortunately,
That's
whether
true.
someone dies or not, we can't afford to keep being passive.
So this works out I can hold this chair now.
But then,
whether someone dies
Deliberate
tonight or
conversation
not.
can happen tomorrow. Standing
we do
around
something
arguing
about
about
this
whether or not
tomorrow.
we have to do something.
Yes, exactly. So, everyone, gather in your groups, go home, take what you think you need to defend yourself. But everyone, and I mean everyone, comes back to the tavern. Zero discussion, zero arguments, because we are going to be doing something about this.
Craxus, as you make mention of people staying in pairs, what one of the others in the town was saying occurs to you? If this person or people are killing indiscriminately, or what seems to be indiscriminately, won't bunching people up result in more casualties? What if you get 2 bodies tomorrow instead of 1?
Look, Gregor, we go home in pairs, but we go to our different houses. As long as we're seen all going to our separate places. That way stories will
don't
add
bunch up in your houses because if this thing's attacking you in your house. Yes, do not make yourself a casualty like that.
It's not a question, this is but a discussion. When you wake up, you return to the tavern.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. I don't care if you see the blood all over the fucking door.
Promptly, you are going to be the first one we point a finger at. That's just a fact. So do not be late.
And whoever we can assume doesn't come is probably dead. If you see blood on the doorway, just say it at the tavern instead of bringing everyone there and taking away more daylight.
Anyone have anything they need to get off their chests? Make it known now.
Come on, Linus. We're going home.
Something in the dark.
Flowers. It's just
Good.
flowers. It's just flowers.
I'm going to go with them.
Wolf in the dark.
My house is this way.
Wolf in the dark.
Fellas,
Stay in a group. Get to your home.
Cut them down.
You look onward, and anybody that has lived
Let's
in
go.
this town long enough recognizes the orange irises as wolf eyes,
Come with us,
watching and curious. Though it may be because of the amount of noise and commotion making in these streets.
Large black ornate key must go to a large building. Are there any large buildings out here?
Oh, aye, there is one. I can take you there. It's the Bailey.
Very well. We'll try there then, see if that works.
Come on.
Alright, let's go on. I don't want to know. Go.
I can take you there.
You want to notify any of your friends, you might as well.
Nella, dear, I'm going to be with this gentleman.
I see.
Mr. Harcourt.
And your name, sir?
Arvis Harcourt.
Nella. Baymont. Pleasure.
I got a bit lost. I was on my way to a town named Fulcrum, sent by the provincial government to raise a militia to deal with local savages. But it seems I got lost and I'm wound up in this no-name town. So, I have a strange key.
We need to get inside. Nella, dear, you
need to go.
rush on and lock your doors. Now.
Of course.
Sir, let's get over to the Bailey. Let's see if that key works.
Sure.
If not, I have a place that we can go to.
Bailey, it is...
Good heavens.
Do you have bears around here?
Not ones that make growls that loudly.
You'll be surprised at what a beast can do.
That's my home. Well, was my
Miss
home.
McConley is going to be staying with Mr. Harcourt this evening.
This way. God, I hate going over here at night.
You're alright,
Always hate it when I
Mace.
need water.
I'm here with you. Like I said, we're as much a predator in the dark than the animals.
Right around here, sir.
Where to?
To the left. This is... Oh, God, I got myself all topsy-turvy, turned around. I always forget which way is which.
Aye, this looks... familiar in a way.
I suppose that's good.
Likely the same layout
Oh,
of
I will
most
warn
buildings used for provincial government and colonization.
I see. Well, we still haven't figured out who the regent is, and we need to get inside if this is the correct place.
Calm yourself. Key.
Sorry, I am...
I'll be damned. After you, miss. Alright, sorry.
Oh, bloody hell, it's dark as sin in here.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? I guess not. Shall we get a lay of the building?
I haven't slept in a couple of days. I doubt I will now with the horrible noise outside.
Someone must have been here.
Seems like a comfortable room. Aye.
Good first floor room. What else we got?
Good office, I suppose, right here. Oh, it is.
I was right. Looks like a meeting room, probably for whoever your regent or governor is meant to be.
Aye. Oh, I feel like I really...
You know, I was waiting to see if that got you. I see you had a good harvest. Plenty of good supplies.
Now that we know there's some here, I can probably make a spread tomorrow. Make a something at least.
Not a single servant to be seen.
There's a couple in town that said that they worked for him, but they couldn't get inside.
Well, I'm not going to pretend to understand how I had that key. But at the very least, it's locked now.
Aye.
Library, no less.
Oh.
Might spend some time
Records,
out
do you
here.
think?
Aye. If you folks have forgotten much about yourselves in the town, this might be a way to find out.
Aye, and maybe I'd find books on my Sean or something.
Your Sean? Is that the name of your son or something?
My late husband.
Right. My condolences for your
my-
loss, miss.
Aye, it's alright. My boys were named Lucas and Owen.
Life on the frontier is hard. Yeah. Doing a good thing by trying to be the foundation for those who come next. I'm sorry life's been so hard for you.
It's alright. The issue is, though, I feel like I'm forgetting someone else in my family. Someone that was really close to Sean, and I can't put my finger on it.
There have been studies in the big cities about people who have spent too much time outside of what they recognize. Such as, perhaps if a banker from the big city moved out into the woods, stayed in a shack, they start to see things, hear things, lose their mind from a lack of what they understand, the hustle and bustle of day to day. I wouldn't be surprised if some people here are being affected. Happens in the ranks of the soldiers as well.
Oh, really? No. I haven't been to a big city since I was a wee lass, so... Oh, God.
Fulcrum is a larger town, a bit sized like your Blackwell, as it were. But they've been being raids from these natives, coming in, killing important people. Some of the herders of the animals, some of those woodcutters, they've really hindered the town in its survival. A bunch of stout lads there willing to form a militia, but they needed an officer. Naturally, when I was asked to go, I volunteered. But I guess I'm here now instead, at least for the night.
Well, I thank you for allowing me to keep you company this night. Sorry.
Goodness me. You're gonna drive yourself mad looking into every dark corner in the room. There is nothing there. This Bailey has sturdy walls. Speaking of which, we might as well check the last room. Perhaps I can try and get some of these old wickers lit.
It would be very nice to have actual light in here for once. Most of the houses, all of the wicks have been messed up.
You got even more supplies in here. Who was your agent?
I'm not sure. His name is slipping at the edge of my tongue. I know it was a he, I think. Don't remember any woman being taller than me.
Be a real shame if I managed to get myself shacked up with the person killing people.
Oh dear. No. I'd say this right now. I spent the last 2 nights, one with Mr. Cliff and one with Miss Nella. We've been okay.
Strange. What?
Strange? How? You looked up in certain spots of the room.
I told you there's a strange familiarity about your town. I assume it shares a great deal of infrastructure with most. The building here is meant to be as sturdy as possible with as few resources used as possible. So likely it matches.
Oh, I see. Well, that sounds about right. I will say my Sean was very good at building houses, so he tried his best to make things look a little unique. He was the carpenter.
Speaking of which...
I miss that man. Aye.
Probably should get some rest before the morrow. I'm sure there's a candle around.
Did you see some?
Hello? Someone there?
Did you not hear that growl? No, sir.
Is someone there? Could have sworn I saw something. Well, I was gonna say.
You know, I personally.
We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Hi.
There's probably a candle, my lady.
I really don't want to be alone.
You'll forgive me, it's probably going to be thought of as slightly inappropriate.
I can sit on a chair or something. It's fine, sir. I just... What is that? What was that? Don't go near it.
It's probably a trick of the light. There's nothing there.
The trick of the light?
Like I said, we need to get some sleep. We're losing our minds. Miss, please. Miss.
There's something at the door.
There's nothing there. We just looked through the whole place. It's empty. We walked through the whole place together. We walked through the room. Look, I'll open the door and walk through the rooms again, alright?
No, don't do that. There it is again. The two eyes. The two eyes just staring at me. No, please. I don't want to die.
Where is it? I don't
It's right there. I don't want to die.
What in the hell?
Please leave us alone.
What in the hells? What was that?
I don't...
It's above us. It's on the roof. You saw the same thing I did.
I've been seeing it for the last 2 bloody nights.
What do you mean, 2 nights? That's a lot different than strange sounds.
Strange sound? I didn't see the eyes yesterday. I saw these things yesterday walking through. That's why I shut the door, because I saw it again in front of the door. And that's the first time I saw anything crawling on the bloody floor.
All right. Madness has gripped this town. Madness. Have I already started to get affected by it?
I am sorry.
Size.
What is that?
What is what? Oh! Oh! What in God's name?
That's what I've been seeing. It was in Miss Nella's house, and I walked through town. It was at the site of where the last body was.
Whose Bailey was this? Who was here before us?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember who anybody in this town is, and I've lived here for years.
All right, listen.
Everyone says they've lived
Listen
here for
to
years.
me, Miss McCromley. This is the Old Bailey. Your regent used to be here. There is a library out in that room. We'll wait till morning when everything's calmed down, and I'll start poring over the books. You tell me what names to look for, or any sort of hints you can give me, and that's how we figure things out.
I can help. My father pounded the word of the father into me quite a bit. So
Relax. Either we both saw something that doesn't exist, or I was right about your pagans.
Oh dear. Okay, not again. Pagans. I don't want anything to do with them.
Well, luckily, things like this have happened in other towns before. I've never dealt with it personally, but I've heard the rumors and whispers among different militias and ranks. There has to be someone in your town who is making this happen. Someone amongst you is some sort of cultist or witch. It's one of the two.
Oh dear.
Evils like this don't happen for no reason. Then again, I've also been to towns where they've built themselves on top of old mines, and the different faunas and floras in there constantly wet. They make fumes that make you see shit, hear things that don't exist. If there's something in your water supply, it would explain the mass solutions. I don't know why I would be included. I haven't ingested anything here yet. Which reminds me, I'm fucking starving.
Well, oh dear. Well, I guess in the morning we can check the supplies and see what's there. I can whip you up something good.
Did you want me to bring you to one of the rooms?
Maybe we could find something, I
meant to one of the bedrooms, so we could get some rest.
Oh. I could be fine right here. I really do not want to be alone.
Here. You can have the bed. Take the chair.
Thank you. Sir, don't be alarmed. I have to take this ribbon off, and it's a bit gruesome underneath it, so, do be warned.
Former criminal?
No, my father, he was a pious man, you see. And when my hair started to go funny after my mother passed away, he decided to take it upon himself to punish me for apparently working as a pagan. He strung me up and started pulling me, tied me to a tree and left me there to strangle. It wasn't until my neighbors came and they saved my life. I had passed out there and I had woken up in one of their beds. They had tended to my wounds, all of them. They took me from the old world and brought me to the new.
You know, they say most who survive a hanging proves the witch hunter right.
No, I've had my fair share of tests. Things that almost killed me, drownings. I've passed at them all. Almost died a couple times. in the process, but I passed them. I'm no witch. There's the reason why I can't stand pagans.
Talk about more of it in the morning.
Unfortunately, that's the sign that the dawn has come.
What?
It seems we were up all night.
Already?
I told you time has been not too kind to this place.
There's a difference between kindness and madness.
So much fire in the south.
If that's the case, we have to return to the tavern as per, I assume that's your leader, whoever he is.
Gregor, so far he's been acting like one.
Good.
I'm assuming that's who he's trying anyways.
On the very least, we can go grab one of the crates before we leave that's got perhaps something in it. Give it to your townsfolk.
Aye.
There's a strange, unnatural darkness that hangs around your town, have you noticed?
I have.
There should be lights coming in through your windows. And yet it feels like your whole town is cupped in someone's hands.
I felt that quite a bit in the home that I was staying at, and even in Miss Nella's.
You remember hearing the others talking about meeting at the tavern first thing in the morning? And those who arrive late, well, everyone's looking for someone to pin this on.
We'll bring one of these more
Let's see if there's anything.
Vegetables, who knows if they're still good. I'll lock the door on the way out. Come on.
Oh. There you are. Sorry.
In that home or in that one.
Well, thank you for coming and checking on us. Oh, we found supplies in there. We found some vegetables. Maybe we can make a stew.
Stables. Sleeping in stables? Ah, he looks like the kind to make her do that.
I didn't know if you were in the little homes on the side or the big building, and
Let's go so we don't
maybe
get...
he would be. Yes, of course. Gregor is waiting with Jane and a few others.
Okay.
Side.
Did anything,
I'm gonna see if I can...
strange happen to you over the evening?
Yes.
I see.
Was it chased in my own home?
Oh dear, Nella, I'm sorry.
I am unsure what to make of it.
This barrel's heavy as shit.
We should get to the tavern quickly then.
Yes, well, I can only move so fast carrying a barrel full of vegetables.
Of course, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm a little shooken up, so...
That's understandable, dear.
Unless your baker and I had similar hallucinations. Perhaps there's some credence to the Rumours I've heard about town.
Yes, I'm assuming you saw ice?
You saw a lot more than eyes.
So... Did you see a woman?
Not quite. Something...
I saw something stutter across the ground.
Something very large. A great clawed hand. Hard to explain.
That too. Here, I'll get the door. Now with your head on it.
Boys.
Was Gregor's concerned?
And those
Mr.
three.
Harcourt and
There's the three.
Mr. Harcourt has a barrel of vegetables.
Your Bailey had some foodstuffs in it. It looks like it's all untouched, a fine layer of dust on the inside of the building.
Gregor, you do a head count. Someone's missing.
I heard screams last night.
Damn it!
Which was screams? Woman or man? Who's missing?
Is dead. So, which one was it?
Was the one with the sash?
Was another body found, or is that just an assumption?
Yes, exactly.
We all came here.
They're not here. They're not here, but you know why? Because they're most likely dead.
Where did they
someone
live?
in here is responsible for it.
us. We both walked out. We
There's
saw the marking on his door.
another body, another mauling, and I've had quite about enough. So, we're doing something about it, starting right now. So, I would like to formally accuse Jason, the hunter. Would anyone care to second my motion?
I second your motion.
Why?
He was here last. And he was
So,
also the first to
it
accuse
is said,
me.
Now, hold on
and
just a
now
minute.
we discuss.
First
Think
of all,
about
I was
this.
not hearing a second thing, and you, good sir, dare accuse me after I've done nothing
Yes,
but try to figure
I
out
do.
just as much as you. You're accusing me for this.
Yes, I'm accusing you. You want to know why? You want to keep shouting back at me?
Go ahead, explain. Explain.
So, picture this, if you will. We are all at our wits' end, trying to figure out what the hell is happening here, yes? We're all looking for answers. We're all desperate for it, right? So, why is it exactly someone comes to us offering an explanation, not about finding out
Some of the other lords I've taken has talked about pagan behaviors. Different villages I've gone through, different signs, beasts, creatures, accounts,
And more human.
things like
Well,
that.
again, you can't just accuse me. She was with me.
Towns devolving into madness, starting to kill each other, eat each other. Everything about you, it seems like
Then I would have killed him. It's very clearly not
destroying the town of Colwell.
Get out of my face.
They have found a witch amongst them that escaped, woman in black.
Miss Alice, who left with you yesterday to go look at the body?
I did. Of course, other information to be
You.
different things
The
that
new
were
one.
said about all of this.
Mr. Harcourt.
I believe.
Could be.
And Mr. Gregor?
Could be similar, could be different.
I did not go look at the body with you yesterday. The first day, I went with you to look at the body.
Was it you? Sorry. You were there
I
yesterday.
believe yesterday I saw you leaving.
There was another
with
female.
Then
I saw you leaving with Mr.
suddenly,
Harcourt and her.
all sorts
Sorry,
of
my
accusations
memory is
pop
not
forward.
what it should be.
They go out of
Yesterday,
their
So
way
you
to take
two,
each other out
the
of
hunter.
fear.
If you allow me to finish.
I think a few other
Not so
people
much
followed.
malice.
I'm not sure.
This is the
Thanks.
fear stage. Everyone
A few
here is
people left
devolving to
yesterday.
fear and madness.
Afterwards, I left, found Miss McCromley, and we found the buildings that had the markings on them. The people who left had presumed to go with you. So anyone who did not arrive,
They know that they can't
anyone who did
take
not
care of a
arrive
town
with
with
you and
violence
left
alone.
here is guilty
If it has a
of making the
militia
markings.
or a standing
And
army.
those would be the same people who were
But this
looking
little
for,
town
I would
has
assume.
neither. So what were they afraid of? Why didn't they just do
I
this by
remember you did
force?
leave
yesterday.
Unless
I
these
saw you
are
exit.
separate people.
And I did not see you return with Miss Alice.
Or maybe even worse, it's a witch.
She was too
I do
busy
not wish
talking
to
to the
point-
new fellow. She was talking to the
So
new
where-
fellow.
Then where did you go after?
I was with him. I was with John.
I won't be able to get rid of this by force.
Because of the marking.
Here's where we stand.
And I'm new to this place, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, but you can't just assume. Alright?
The two people voted for
Where
you.
did the two of you go?
I went to Mark's house to check out the marking. He followed me. As soon as I saw the marking on the house, I went to check the other house to see if the marking was there.
Then that leaves you both unaccounted for when the markings were actually made. If you both left here, and the markings were discovered afterwards, then when did the two of you meet up? And when did you return to the rest of the group?
Of town, where everybody else is, near the tavern. Here.
I was saying it's normal. It's
So then where were you in between?
Where else?
Here, the screams. Like,
As all of you discuss amongst yourselves in the tavern, one thing is clear. Whether or not someone has been nominated, a majority rule needs to be made for any action.
And that also leaves the question, Mr. John, why were you asking me so secretively about the body and what happened to it and our discoveries? It seems when anyone else approached, you were unsure of continuing your line of questioning.
Because I don't trust anyone.
Feelings mutual. Interesting how you don't trust anyone, but you were so willing to walk up while others had conversations.
If I may,
But you can come to other people's conversations.
maybe you can help me.
Yes.
Please.
A moment, please! One at a time!
5 minutes.
Gentlemen, please.
Never mind. No one would fucking listen.
Gentlemen, please! If you would, stop your bickering and allow us one at a time. Allow the doctor to speak. Thank you.
I want us to sort out the facts, the things that we know, right? Who among us has been executed? What do they have in common?
today. And where their house is.
And then that first hooded person.
We start there and then we count the unaccountable.
Farmers. Right?
Two farmers on
If you are a farmer,
workers.
if you are a farmer, please stand to my right.
I would say a farmer, but
If you live in that area, please stand to my right. If any of these people were your neighbors, please stand to my right. Lastly,
It's really none of your business. You're just simply trying to get through and
I
go
will
on
come
your way,
myself
but
over here because I heard the screams from last night.
it is impressive to see some semblance of organization slowly start to take root. Even if it is to sentence somebody to die.
One person hearing chanting.
I have no idea.
One person heard chanting.
I have a
Apparently
question
more than
about
one
this.
person. One heard and one
I'm
night.
simply telling you what I've heard.
Tavern owner apparently did.
You don't.
Chanting.
That's another question.
Really
underneath.
That's a later question. We resolve one thing at a time.
No, I don't think it is. Because if we're pointing the finger at two men, but the chanting was feminine, how do we explain that?
Alright, let me ask you this then. Bold assumption to assume that it's one person working by themselves.
Yes.
As you stand
And you stick up for the two men we're pointing a finger at.
No, I don't stick up for them. Because I'm not gonna lie, they're quite suspicious. Find Nick's body and make a decision.
Suspicious in what
We know
way?
he's dead.
You railroaded conversation.
What is the evidence we find?
It's gotta be made so.
You accused somebody of something that made no sense as an accusation. Because he was shirtless, you thought it was the farmer.
Allow
I
us
had a
just to
theory,
finish.
but I'm not 100% sure.
We need a choice.
Please,
We need a choice.
newcomer. Sir,
Yes.
your insight that you provided yesterday during our second autopsy. Could you please share it with us? Maybe it will help us give us some idea.
If you feel it's necessary.
think it is. We need all the information we can get.
I don't know any of you, and you don't know me. Name's Arvis Harcourt. I was sent to a town named Fulcrum to help raise a militia there to deal with some of the savages that have been harassing the townsfolk and killing those necessary to their town's functions. I overshot and wound up in your town. I don't know how I got here, to be honest. I had stopped by with your doctor to look at the bodies there. The wounds looked animalistic in nature, as the doctor already could tell, but from where the body was found, from what I was told, it was indoors, so there's no signs of a break-in. A place no animal could get into. If there were no signs of a break-in, that also means that whoever went in there had access. They either had a key, or the person who was killed let them in. That means they were known to the dead person. Food for thought. Now, I don't know what's going on in this town. I saw some strange things last night. I'm still convinced there's something in your food or drink, of some sort of fetid mine or something of the sort, but one thing's for sure. I would implore you to find this missing person this morning, so we can see the corpse and find out if they were inflicted with wounds of a weapon we can identify, and who amongst your townsfolk would likely have it. It sounds like criminalization. Failing that, this kind of behavior isn't unheard of. Similar problems have happened in other small towns along the coast. The savage natives will target people who are necessary to a village's survival. If they can't risk a full-on confrontation, they'll try to whittle you away from the inside, and that usually involves things of a far more insidious nature than spear and bow. I was told that you people don't remember much about each other, which makes it a lot harder to identify who has been here the longest and who can be trusted. Your Bailey, however, has a bunch of untouched books in the library I intend to pore over. A list of names would be helpful to find out exactly who some of you people are, and if anyone wants to come along as a witness, by all means. But my theory is someone here amongst you is a pagan, or a witch, one or the other, sent to destroy this town from the inside. I don't know how else to explain the thing I saw last night. Unless we're all collectively mad.
As you all listen to the newcomer speak, one thing becomes uncomfortably clear. All of you glance out the window and see the last streaks of sunlight slowly dipping over the horizon. Night is falling again, and there is not much time.
Where did Nick live?
He lived by us.
Before sunlight fades, I wish to go
We
through
can
some
take
I
you.
agree.
Go. Now.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we can take
It's
you.
a
We can take
Too
you.
late. Someone's going to die now.
For those of you leaving the tavern, one thing is
Nope,
clear
we've-
to most of you. Yet again, another night will go without a choice, without a decision, to right the wrongs that continue to happen to your community.
Every person afraid to make a decision, next life is on your hands.
What the hell are we supposed to decide on?
Decide who among us is killing each other.
I'd be very wary of those who seek to kill without full information. It's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
If you would like me to be there as your witness, I will be there. I can see if maybe tomorrow we can get all the names that we possibly can. I've gotten a few of them.
Likely yourself and that
A couple of days.
fellow who's suspicious of everyone.
Oh dear.
What in God's name? How?
I told you.
Yes, of course, you told me, but see, it's very different.
comes the moon.
So it does. Well, I trust everyone else is looking for that corpse, eh?
The farmers' homes are down that way there, sir.
You think they need us?
I believe. Well, if you wanted to grab Gregor, I believe he's over this way.
We'll find this Gregor.
It's already inside, and the marking was there, and everyone was at the tavern.
Something. Bring the information to the tavern, and we could look at it after we had a discussion. Not. Let's have a secret one-on-one discussion at the bloody window.
Forgive me, gentlemen. Is Mr. Gregor?
I also said that
He's in there.
Forgive my interruption.
The thing is, he's already making accusations at the doctor. Like half the town's in there.
At the doctor.
Like a good time when he's rot in this house and give us all the plague. Move.
I was hoping to look at the body before it moved.
Tell us, Alice. Really, you're sorry? How many lies now? You can't tell us a single thing.
What do you want me to tell you? It's things I've never seen before. I'm just as paranoid as you are. Panicked. I wish I had the answers. I know everyone is looking to me for them. I'm sorry.
How about
I don't
this?
have them.
We've got 2 people who were unaccounted for yesterday, correct?
Yes.
You're one of them. Who was the other? You were keeping track.
The ones that came with me, it was less than what I expected. I thought I remembered you being there, but it was Mr. Harcourt?
Aye.
As well as, I believe, the baker?
Correct.
Is that correct? I'm quite frazzled myself. Was there someone else? I don't remember.
Not that I'm aware of.
So then just the 3 of us?
There's that lady,
4 of us,
you talking
sorry.
about, or you were talking about who was last, who came at the tavern, right?
Mr. Gregor.
I wasn't paying attention.
Don't mean to interject on your investigation. You seem to be a bit of an authority figure here. You want to come look over these books with me? Perhaps something will stick out to you.
Yes, let's.
What's going on?
Did anybody leave during this?
The rest of you get back to your houses.
Well-lit building and
down
there.
Okay.
So, Cromwell, we make our way to your Bailey.
Aye.
I don't think there's a chance I might be able to make something to break the fog.
Maybe, but we've already been having so much trouble finding ingredients as is.
Spending all this time stuck in the damn tavern.
Mr. Gregor, do you remember anything about this town at all, or do you share the amnesia everyone reports?
I unfortunately share much the same affliction I'm sorry to report. But I think I can remember one thing, but I'd rather say it not so out in the open.
Very well. Well, allow me to be fully transparent with you in my confusion.
What?
Yes.
When I came into your town, not only do I not really remember most of my journey here,
Are we all going to the Bailey now?
but I had the key to your Bailey in my pocket. I know not how nor why.
Oh dear, the fog feels like it's getting closer and closer every day.
Mrs. Mulcahy, if you would please kindly stay with Miss Jane tonight before the night gets too long?
No, 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 no. I am here as a witness for him to go through all his books.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
No, that's
I think the lady's just a little frazzled, Mr. Gregor.
We're all frazzled, Mr. Harcourt.
I understand it.
Calmly.
Hi.
Why don't you go with me? Maybe we can find something for me to actually use. I might be able to make something finally.
We didn't check that storeroom either, but it is locked. Probably need a key for it.
I can head to the water or the waterfall.
Now, there's a fine layer of dust on everything in your bailey, but found the fire's lit. Someone's been here. Supply room has some supplies in it. Aged, but some of it's still good. I don't know anything about it. Miss McCromley helped me look through the building. On the second story here, you've got a great deal of shelves that seem to be full of records about this town. I haven't looked through them, but I will say this. Miss McCromley stayed with me in that room last night. We saw something. Now I'm a practical man, Mr. Gregor. If I can't explain it, I investigate it. There was something out here, I don't know what it was. Eyes as white as the moon in full reflection, but a massive clawed hand came around the door, pushing it open. I've never seen the like in my life. Either it's a mass hallucination.
This way and up the stairs, dear.
Up here, Miss Beaumont.
Do you happen to have a candle so I can make my way home? It's pitch black.
Wasn't that door open?
Same with that bailey you directed me to.
Yes, it was.
Hello?
Ken, you didn't see anything in there. I can't follow the light, dear.
Someone in here!
Please. I know. But follow the light.
This is the room we were in.
I wish to head home. By May, do you have any candles, Mr. Harcourt, in this place that you're staying in?
Feel free to look through all the boxes. I don't know.
It's back again.
What is?
Am I the only one seeing that?
No, you are
Mr.
not.
Harcourt, turn around.
It is not safe for any of us to leave this place.
There was something there.
Gods above. I've seen this. I've seen this thing before.
You've seen this?
I remember these. I think. They look familiar.
Well, that was sitting with me in the tavern while you had your meeting. It was like it was listening.
Following me around.
What's going to take my notes? We're losing time. We need to just look through the notes. Whatever this is, hallucination or not.
Mr. Harcourt.
Yes.
I do have one thing to tell you as you're looking through these books. One thing I did remember.
I got one. Players.
I was regent of this town.
Pause.
Pause.
Everybody in their scenes, please pause. We have reached the end of our time frame for this evening. However, the staff wishes to ask you, in a unanimous vote, if you would like to continue on for a 1 or 2 hour time frame. This is completely up to you as the player base. We understand that we scheduled this until 10 p.m.
Say no,
MST.
you're a bad
So if a
person.
unanimous vote is held, we will continue to play the game for 1 to 2 more hours.
Fuck you, Beastly. Fuck you. You've been
If
following
you
me
can
all
take
day.
a
You've been
moment to
scaring the
type
fuck
in your
out of me.
events chat your vote, please do so.
Chat. Give.
With no unanimous vote found, we will end the session after this evening. Please understand that because this is a paid-for fundraiser, and not everybody can agree due to time frames, we will pick things back up at 5 p.m. MST tomorrow. That being said, there is grounds for discussion to carry this over to the next weekend. Please be aware, if that is something that you're interested in, that can be a topic of discussion for later.
Solved.
However, please be aware that at the end of this evening, tonight's session will conclude. Please resume.
Right. Look for my name, Gregor Belitnikov, on any of these books. I may, in fact, have written quite a few of them. I can't remember doing it.
Can you make sure that she gets back safe, please?
Look through them, we shall. Extensively.
Where did she go?
She went to light her candle.
Make no mistake.
Quickly.
Oh, there we go. Oh dear.
Are you
If this isn't a hallucination like I hope, there's someone here ties to something far darker, I think.
Carried a boy named Jacob out of his house, torn to shreds. Barely more than a boy.
Let me know what you find come morning.
Something is here and it is doing it to all of us. And we need to figure out who is connected to it and stop them before the rest of us. I'll have to rot in this godforsaken village. Go!
Forgive me, I'm
Where is he?
to leave come morning.
She left.
There's no point in me staying here.
Go after her.
Well then,
She left.
we'd better work
her.
fast then, won't we, Mr. Harcourt?
Agreed. Agreed.
Bloody hell. And this one too. Too many doors. Too many doors. Why do you have so many doors in this place? No. That is the fastest I have ever run in my entire life.
Mrs. McCormley. Can you please go and seek Jane out? You're not safe here. If that, whatever it is, comes back.
I am not going outside by myself. Are you bloody mad?
Would you feel better if I escorted you to my home?
I'm not being alone. I don't...
I will go with you, and I will stay with you, Mrs. McCormley.
No, we need to get this done. Nothing has gotten done in the last several days. So I will stay bloody right here. Do not tell me any otherwise.
Fine. Can you read?
I can read and write.
And start looking.
doing this all night. Might as well make ourselves comfortable.
I suppose we grab a couple of books and find a place with a lot of light, all in all.
Agreed.
I'll grab a couple.
Oh, was I not supposed to respawn?
Oh no, I'm here for different reasons.
Oh, when were we ending?
After this evening, I don't know. I'm here because
Follow
Sorry.
me, please. Bloody hell!
I went around the
Turn your
corner,
light on.
relax. Goodness.
Right. We're all a little on edge, Mr.
Open the
Harcourt.
door
That is...
too.
I didn't open the door.
There's doors opening. Or closing, I don't know.
I don't know either, but to start
closed a
freaking
couple
out
of
about
doors.
this, we'll do nothing. We sit here with our backs to a wall and start eating.
Sit down, Miss Montgomery.
Here. There's a fireplace in there, and you can light the candle. Just aim for the lowest part. Why do these things come back? Why are they here?
Mrs. Montgomery.
Okay.
Breathe. Just breathe, Mrs. Montgomery. Sit back.
Okay. Hands are bloody shaking.
To get to you, they will have to go through me.
They're going through a lot. Need to be able to focus.
Sorry. You're right.
Out from your book, Mrs. Montgomery.
I'll do.
This match is all too similar to a few things I've seen in the past.
Was that so?
Some of the initial colonies that came here were wiped out. No one ever found out what happened to the people there. But one thing's for certain, they had strangers join their ranks. People unknown, either posing as travelers or merchants, bed themselves with these places. Then people start to go missing. And things start to go wrong, go strange. Crops start to fail, animals start to die. Start hearing strange things. Strangers was a small town by the name of Norrisville. They had a very gung-ho officer there. Freshly shipped out. They had strange noises out there, much like these roars you're talking about here. A group of 6 men with pike and shot went outside. Found parts of them by morning.
Oh dear.
But it was solved. Makes me wonder about your town.
What was it?
What?
Did you ever find what tore them apart?
Was never
anything.
figured out. I know is every single musket was fired. May I make a suggestion? And we go in here right now. Put some barrels in front of the door. Despite all this strangeness, there's just one thing I can't get out of my head. It's bothering me to the high heavens.
What's that?
It just all seems so familiar.
All we know, Mr. Harcourt, you too were once a part of this town. He simply can't remember it.
I remember fully well what my directives were and where I was going. Our first few ships only landed, what? 6 months ago? This is one of the first few towns, is it not? I've not gone mad. Going to save my oil.
Whatever this is, spooks, animal, witch, whatever it is, I can't reconcile the fact that this is simply a coincidence. That all of a sudden we all wake up with our memories gone, and suddenly something is tearing people apart.
If it is what you think it is, and not some clever trick or ruse by a common murderer, then I say again, you have a pagan amongst your townsfolk. A dangerous one.
Bodies. There was so much fury in how they were killed. I would say a human's not possible of it, but... Well, then again, I know that to be false. Just...
You surprised?
So much anger. Why us?
Could be as simple as you're living near their territory, and they see you as a threat. Or someone here brought them with them.
Someone here.
Who knows?
That is ultimately the problem. We have nothing but baseless accusation and very little evidence. All we have are all scribbles that are some kind of language, vagabond maybe, blood trails, mutilated bodies.
I don't know what to make of it. Can't give you the answers, I'm afraid. If you had a town watch, it would help. Keep the fires lit in town, keep the dark at bay. But you don't. Unless the townsfolk starts doing that. Well.
My only concern with that is if I order someone to go out in the middle of the night and keep watch, what's to stop them from being torn to pieces?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But it helps you identify who it might. Let me put it this way.
Identified
Mr.
through
Gregor.
slaughter.
Listen. I understand soldiering. I understand governing. Every single life that you have has a price to it, a cost. You have to spend each life wisely. Appropriate the cost. Make it worth something. If these people are going to get slaughtered anyway, and you know that they will from what we've seen, then you might as well spend their lives wisely to catch whoever it is before they slaughter more than we can afford. Pair up someone you suspect with someone you don't. If they're dead by morning, we'll know who it was.
I know I was with Nella the other night, but she walked up to me and told me to stay with you tonight, Gregor. Well, during the meeting. And then she wanted me to go with her to the lake and stay in the dark. I refused, but she kept going. That's why I brought her inside. I don't want to start accusing like that, especially since I was with her. She could have got me right then and there, but
Yes.
The person who died this morning, what was their profession?
I don't remember.
I think a mercenary.
Mercenary?
I know there was 2 farmers and Marcus Red. He was a really good lad from what I could tell. He was trying so hard to rally us on the first day and
would have been a massive threat to anyone trying to tear the town apart.
Yes.
Aye.
Which would put you on the chopping block next.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The second day I tried to take charge, but nothing appeared. I just heard squeaks on my floorboards and something was scratching at the door, but nothing appeared. I lived. Why?
But those skeleton things followed me to Nella's place, and we heard howling and whispers at hers.
It's just so much happening, we can't be sure of what is
you, and more things happened. Things crawled out from under the bed. That scary specter started walking around, and that terrifying thing with eyes, seeing it again after the first night was not very fun at all. And I didn't see it like that. And it had mists and claws, and all sorts of different things.
Again.
If it bleeds, it can be killed.
Really? That's all the people have tried so far, and they've not succeeded.
Have they tried, or were they ambushed in their own homes?
They all died in their own homes, but at least 2 of them had weapons that I know of.
Were they drawn?
Possibly 3.
Did they have blood on them? Did anyone let you
Marcus had his weapon drawn. Yes, we all looked. I was at all 4 of the scenes. Marcus had his knife out. The farmer had a pitchfork. The one we found tonight, he also had a pitchfork. They all armed themselves, but they couldn't do anything about it. They were torn apart regardless.
That's not surprising. Any of the people that you just listed off, let's say it was a bear. We know it's not, but let's say it was. Those people would be torn apart regardless of those weapons because they don't know how to fucking use them.
Fair enough. But if we are right and the one that was killed tonight was a mercenary, would he not have the best chance out of all of us?
As he was caught off guard.
I assumed that could be it. Though there's one thing I am surprised. There's a woman who says that she's the priest of the town. Priestess, if you will.
You should speak with her.
She lived right across the way from the one that was martyred right outside the Bailey in the house that was right there when you first arrived.
Kayla, yes. I trust her, Mrs. McCormley. The second night when I thought I was going to face my end, I felt a presence with me. Like I'd been blessed. And if I'd been blessed, well then, it was likely her.
Either she knows what's going on here, or she had a reason to spare you from something she's causing. It's one of the...
Possibly. But now that I'm thinking about it, I have my suspicions about the doctor.
Any particular reason?
Miss Alice, why?
She has been at every single scene, and every single time she says she doesn't know what did it. She can't possibly tell what it is. No new clues, no new helpful additions, just write it off and send it away to her clinic. And then, today, I walk into the tavern, and she immediately starts accusing me of why was I so late. Why was I one that defied orders? Why would she do that, despite the fact that she knew I'm the one that told everyone to obey that directive?
I don't know the woman from the hole in the wall. I do know that she was very accommodating when I asked to see the bodies. She admitted she was confused. The wounds looked animalistic. But we can rule that out with ease. They can't be animals. The body was found in a cellar, in a house that was not forced in. That means, like I said, either the victim knew the person and they had access to their home, or they let them in. It had to have been someone that knew the person who died and was trusted.
And again, I would agree with that fact, except for the fact, then why did Marcus die? The night when we couldn't remember anyone's names, we don't remember faces. We didn't trust anyone. Why would he let anyone into his house?
Because somebody remembers.
Like he died the same.
He's lying.
It's just holes in everything.
What's Miss Jane's occupation, Gregor?
She's never told me yet. I don't remember.
You've been at her place almost every morning, and I would assume by now you would know her occupation.
Look, she comes out of her house looking like a frightened church mouse, like she's about to keel over from panic. I'm sorry. I look at her and I think I need to protect her, and I don't allow that for many questions. Yes, a fault on my part. We have nothing. We have nothing solid.
I told you I can start luring them out.
Yes, I get that. It's just...
If you do nothing, people are gonna
I
try
know someone.
Again and again.
Yes. I know someone we can try this with. We just need to wait for the morning.
Who do you not trust?
You're gonna try it with Jacob, aren't you?
I don't know. I did that because he accused Tyne, just off the cuff. I mean, I just did it because people that I trust are starting to suspect him, but I don't really know if he actually did something or if he was just being overzealous. I know people I trust. I don't know who I can't trust.
Perhaps we'll have a new clue by morning when we find out who the next corpse is.
We had better hope. Because if not tomorrow, I'm just going to take another shot in the dark, and people may not be so receptive to it this time.
Well, the three of us were together. So that counts as it not being you, I suppose. Right?
You would hope.
A man of authority that people already don't like, a stranger, and the baker. If people decide to point fingers, they'll still be able to.
And I haven't been able to stay at my own house. So they're just probably going to think the worst, aren't they?
I wouldn't give for 6 good men or 1 witch hunter.
Aye, but a witch hunter would go straight for those with visible markings. Being able to track them down almost as if their scent is just so eager.
Do that kind of thing because it's usually not wrong.
3 witch hunters and a priest have done tests on me, Arvis. 3. All of them were wrong. I used to bounce town to town because of that. This town was the only place that I felt at home, at peace. It's where I met my husband. It's where I took care of my boys. And now I don't know faces. I don't know names of people who I should know.
Let me just tell you how this sounds. It's McCromlin. I'm sitting in a room with a person who's admitted to me that they have been tested for witchcraft over it. They even survived one supposed to. Her family just happens to be gone. No one to vouch for her. No spouse, no children. Claims to have gone from town to town. Finally winding up in ones they feel safe in. You understand what anyone would think of that kind of story. I'd keep it to yourself.
Players, it is now time for you to respawn. However, please listen. If you streamed this event, please make sure that your VOD is unlisted. I will repeat that. If you have streamed this event, please unlist your VOD the moment you are done streaming. However, you are all able to respawn.
Your last test.
Will there be any further announcements? Or is it over?
Hey. No further announcements.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys very much.
Haven, I need to ask you a question really quickly. Is your VOD or is your perspective
Please
VOD
have this
going to be...
a private conversation and not in everybody's
Yeah,
ears.
DM me
Thank
about
you,
it.
guys.
It's alright.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for partaking. I would like to know if you guys had fun before we take off.
Yeah!
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great being the first dead.
I fucking bayonet charged Shadow Demon. That was great.
Times 1,000.
So much worse.
I will remind you guys, once again, to unlist your VODs. For those of you who have died, you are obviously welcome back tomorrow to play with us and do spookies. And remember that there are specific roles that can commune with the dead, so if you want a chance to speak during the afterlife, coming back is a good thing. As a reminder, like I said, it is 5 Mountain Standard Time, that is 7 EST or whatever other
I'll be back to stream
adjacent
shortly.
time zone you're in, but I will be taking off as I have things to take care of, but please feel free to hang out in the spawn room. Just try not to spoil the game with too many hints, okay?
Bye.
There will be a new event going in the Discord for tomorrow night, so you guys will all have that for the reminder. And
correct.